What's up, everybody? It's Nick D, thanks for the C10, and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we're actually going to take our wheels for our Sierra and go get the tires taken off. We're going to get our wheels powder coated, so we're going to work on that today. Might have a few other things to do, we're going to see, but let's get the truck set up, load the wheels up, and let's get going. So I know I haven't revealed our wheels yet. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys now. We went ahead and bought a set of used Boss 330s, 22-inch chrome. We're gonna actually get them cleaned up. They got some pitting and whatnot in them. They're quite ugly. The chrome is, at least. I love the style of wheel. It's always been one of my favorite styles of wheels, especially on GMCs and whatnot. When I first bought one of my first Dodges, I even looked to get some of these, but since Dodge was only in a 5 lug, it didn't come in a 6 lug. Didn't get them, so. But yeah, that's what we went with, guys. The Boss 330s, 22-inch chrome. Like I said, we're not keeping the chrome. We're gonna have the chrome stripped, and we're gonna go ahead and probably do black or do some kind of gray. I don't know yet exactly, but why don't you roll away, you? Well, yeah, that's what we're running, guys. Let's go ahead and load these suckers up. So like I said, these have always been one of my favorite set of wheels. Always liked the Boss 330s. I think the 335s or the 5-spoke, if I'm not mistaken. So these wheels must be 10 years old. I don't even think they make them anymore. I tried to look them up online. I couldn't really find. eBay especially didn't have them. But yes, like I said, they've always been a favorite of mine. So we're gonna go ahead and get them chrome stripped off of them, and we're gonna get them powder coated. And then we're gonna use this on the Sierra, guys. You know, we're also gonna drop the Sierra, but that'll probably be a week or so coming up. We have a few smaller things to do. We're trying to still find some interior pieces and whatnot so we can pull the interior out and have a nice looking interior in the Sierra, but that's about it, I guess. Alright, so we just dropped our wheels and tires, well, our wheels off. We had the tires removed off of them. I dropped the rims off to get them powder coated. The guy said he should have them back by sometime this week, so I went ahead and ordered our new tires. Those should be in probably Thursday or so. Once those are in, we'll send them back to where we got the wheels taken off, and we'll get the new tires put back on. So I think right now I'm probably gonna make a trip to pull apart, because I went to OKQ yesterday and couldn't find what I needed, so we're gonna try to pull apart this morning. See if I can get a few parts out of the junkyard to try and spruce up the interior a little bit on the Sierra. So let's hop straight to the junkyard. All right, so yesterday we didn't do very good yesterday pull apart. Here's a quick clip of what we actually got. It was shitty, but here it is. So we got our console, we got our dash, the dash piece that we need to go ahead and start moving this stuff and putting it in. So we're gonna start right now, actually pulling out the old dash, getting everything, the old jump seat and all that out, so we start putting in the new console, the new dash, all that stuff. So let's get straight to it. All right, so the first thing on these dashes, you wanna take off this front piece right here. That covers the gauges and everything. Drop your steering wheel, that's what you have to do to get it out, because it's kind of snug in there. Get that out. Then you want to take these side pieces off where your panels are, for your fuse panels, and then you got a couple of screws here. You want to take these vents out. Once you get those vents out of the way, you'll see behind it that there's some little tabs that actually get this out. I'll show you here in just a second. All right, inside of here, it's kind of probably hard to see. There's a little white tab in there. I'm gonna press that tab on both sides. That's gonna pull this old shit handle out. Let's go ahead and do that. So go ahead and get your 7mm next. Start taking off all these little bolts. There should be a handful of them that run around the dash that hold it together. Once you get those out, then you go ahead and pull all these screws out. There should be one here, here, 2 on the side of the dash there, 2 on the side of the dash here. Go ahead and get those off, and then it should be it for the dash. All right, so since this dash is already cracked the hell and back, it's really not that hard to get off. The other one I got at the junkyard was you had to pick everything up, kind of like that, and pull out. That's all started. So we're gonna do that. We'll grab everything. It's unhooked. Pull forward just like that. And we'll get this sucker out of here. Oof. Piece there. This thing just broke to hell. So I can get it off the clip over here. There we go. Let's see where it's hooked. All right. That makes it a little bit easier to get the dash off. You get the pillar trim pieces off. So that's all one half of the dash. We're gonna go ahead and get these little pieces that didn't stay on. We'll get all that taken off, and we'll get the other half now. That shouldn't be too bad either. I think you just gotta pull it forward, but we'll get all that off real quick. All right, that's how you remove a dash, guys. The dash is completely out. You can see everything's now exposed. I'm gonna have to put this piece back on. I think it just unhooks. Yeah, there's a plug on that one. I think the other one's still on the other dash. Get the pins off the dash, but other than that, we're gonna thinking I might pull the seat out first for us to do all the dash stuff, because I don't want to start scratching the dash up, any of the stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get this unplugged, and we'll start taking the seats out. All right, so to get the actual jump seat out, the jump seat's bolted in between the 2 passenger and the driver's seat. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to unbolt 2 bolts on each side, kind of give it a lift and bend it out of the way, and then we pull the console out. I think I'm gonna take one seat out completely, and then do the other side, just kind of undo 2 bolts and pull it out. That way it'll be a little bit easier, not to bend the brackets. But bolt here, I think it's a 15 and an 11. I want to share the 2 different bolt sizes, and then you can slide the seat up and get the 2 out of the back. So we're gonna pull the passenger side seat off, and then we'll get the other one. All right, so the back 2, very, very simple. Look at this, there's a bolt here. Get a wrench and get it off. So there's a bolt here on the back, and then on the other side there's a bolt here in the track. So just go ahead and get you something on there to loosen each one of these bolts, and then we'll go ahead and get them off. All right, so next go ahead and pull your trim off of your door sill. Get that off so you can get to the bolts in the front. We're gonna go ahead and slide our seat back and get the 2 front bolts now. All right, so now on the front there's a bolt there and a bolt in here. Those are both 15s. Once you get those off, you should be able to take the whole seat out. All right, now with one seat out, you see these brackets now. I just go down to where the old seat's bolted in. That's just gonna come up whenever we get the other side off. So let's go ahead and get the other seat unhooked. All right, so we got all the bolts out that we need. All we're gonna do now is push this chair over like that. See, it's got to move. Pull our console out, and we'll be done with this. Got it. That's it. All right, so as you can see, I got the first half of the console put into place. It's a little bit on the loose side, but it's really not that bad. Once you get the rest of the console, I think it's gonna tighten it up a little bit. You still got your cigarette lighters, that ashtray. This is where the CD player went. I can always replace it and put another CD player in there, which I probably won't. You see what I can do to block that off. And then you got a little storage container down here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of the console in. Basically, it's going to bolt into place. What I didn't show you, I guess, is how on the original piece there was one full piece that covered here where this fits in. There's 2 bolts at the bottom. You take those out, that cover comes off.
this actually bolts into those same holes where the cover came off at. And then basically what I had to do is build the box because it was all in pieces, put the complete box back together, bolt it into place, and then I put the face plate, which is this piece. It only has 2 bolts in there. You can see the bolt here, bolt there. Once that was in, now that's all into place. So now we're gonna get the rest of the console and put it on in. All right, same thing you did to get the console out. You're gonna put the console back in. You're gonna lift the seat up where you can get the legs of these back underneath onto the same studs. And then we'll put this side in, then put our seat back in and bolt it all back in. Pretty simple. All right, console went back in the same way you took the other one out. You can see right there, the console lines up with the old studs. And you put the console in, super simple. All right, so we went ahead and bolted our first seat in, front, back, console's in place. We're gonna go ahead and start putting the rest of the dash on. Which you can tell, I've already got the top of the dash in, started putting some screws in. I'm gonna finish bolting it all into place. After that, we'll go ahead and put the front dash on. The oh shit bar that needs to go on there. And then we'll put our last seat in, then we'll be done with all this. So it actually really wasn't that bad, a couple hours, but it really wasn't too bad at all. All right, so we got the entire dash back into place. We're gonna do some cleaning on that dash. The dash is a little bit on the shitty side, but we're gonna throw some cleaner on there and get it all cleaned up. Oh, we got a door panel. Console's in place. It's kind of shitty too, but all we got left to do is put the seat in, then we'll be done with this. All right, so we got our seats in, console, seats. All we got left to do is put in the A-pillar plastic, and that's it, guys. All right, we're done. We have everything in. Our full console is in place. Got a whole console now instead of the jump seat. Makes it now a 2-seater. One thing I don't have is the armrest that comes on the actual seats with the console. They actually have an armrest on them, but it's not that big of a deal. Dashes no longer has cracks in. It's just, you know, needs to be cleaned up. We're gonna get that cleaned up. But it's actually coming along pretty well. Next, I think we're gonna start working on getting our doors replaced, possibly doing power windows, power locks in here. So that's another thing. We have to go to the junkyard and get parts for all that. Not looking forward to doing that, but it's gonna have to happen sooner or later. Probably wait till they get some better trucks in there too, because their selection is getting kind of crappy. But that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I hope you liked the way the interior turned out. I hope this helps you guys out later on in the future, man. And hopefully we get our wheels and tires back here pretty soon so we can mount those. We're gonna have to order a lowering kit here pretty soon too. This truck is gonna start looking really cool really soon. I'm pumped, can't wait. Until next time, guys, peace out. And don't forget to like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, guys. I will comment down below. Peace.